management may involve lot size, but lot size does not define risk management. That risk management cannot just be about putting stop loss traditionally or putting lot sizing, because you can put 0.01 on $100,000 account. Is that risk management? In the global financial market standard, see, you cannot use $100 to apply a risk management in a standard account.
Hi guys, welcome back to another exciting episode on the Patricon Money Show. From our last episode, Sir MJ Young here gave us deep insight on how trading can be done without necessarily using stop loss. And because of that, a lot of people came up with a lot of conversations in our comment section, and that is the reason why we had to bring back Sir MJ Young, a seasoned trader, a strategy developer, and someone who has at least a decade of experience in the trading industry. Thank you so much, sir, for coming back on this episode of the Patricon Money Show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Innocent. I'm glad to actually be here.
Who should pay for the losses when a mentor loses an investor's money?
Who should pay for the losses?
Because I've actually been a victim.
Patricon, you have been a victim. Guys, we have a victim. We have a victim right here. and who should pay for the losses?
Because he talked about mentors using big lot size, even when they know your intention is not really good for this.
Remember, I'm not saying everybody who manage account does that.
There are specific people that.
I'm saying that you should be aware that that exists.
Okay.
Because you may be a victim of a P&L outcome.
Okay.
So if you lose your money, it's a better thing for the man who manage it and the broker.
Wow.
So you should be aware. Now, if you are aware of that, then you should frown at people who expose or over leverage your account in the name of management, in the name of fund management. So when you are asking who should pay for it, the question becomes, the real question should be, what is the terms and condition for the agreement? Never give anybody fund to manage without a proper agreement. In fact, let me tell you, I'm of the opinion, if you are going into fund management, two people should be involved. A lawyer, legal document should be involved.
Wow. You
see, most mentor and fund managers don't even have lawyers in their company. See, this is a very scattered industry in Africa, especially in Nigeria. People just do things behind closed door and move on. Why somebody is crying, why somebody has lost gratuity, why somebody have heart attack and high blood pressure. Do you know over leverage and high lot size can create high blood pressure, high BP for people? Wow. Client look at that, and this is their real life money that is gone
in seconds.
Just because they trust somebody. And then you are flaunting the whole manner of lifestyle. You are telling people, you are just showing people, I'm in Dubai now, I'm in Qatar. Calm down a little. Let's come back home. What are the health issues that are related to this kind of approach to trading? Because we have thrown these things out of the window and nobody wants to talk about it. So you should have a proper documentation of agreement for your money. In other words, the question becomes, number one, how much is enough to lose? If I'm giving you $100,000, how much is enough loss for you to stop trading? Is that okay?
Okay.
And then if we said it is 40%, you should never lose more than $40,000. If we say it is 10%, you should never lose more than $10,000. We must come to an agreement, number one. Number two, who take responsibility for the loss if you exceed it. Now, it is unfair to say that the trader or the fund manager takes responsibility. He should take responsibility if he exceed the maximum loss.
Okay.
This should be part of your agreement. If he agrees only 30% of your fund will be lost, and he signed the agreement, and you give him $10,000, if he lost $4,000, he should be able to refund $8,000.
Okay.
Because you did not sign for such risk exposure. You see it now.
Yes.
But nobody tells you this. Right? Okay? So it should be. So the person who is bringing his money like you for fund management should also know that the fund manager does not have ultimate control of this market. This is why real risk management is important, because it is not his father's market.
So, sir, back to the question on risk management. Tell me now, would you use 0.01 or 0.1 on $100 account? Because most of the times when you go to certain signal groups, you see they say, if you have $100, use 0.01. If you have from $1,000 upwards, use 0.1.
Risk management may involve lot size, but lot size does not define risk management. That simply means you need to understand that I can't just tell you your 0.01 is actually risk management for $100. In fact, $100 is already exposed if it's in a standard account.
Wow.
In the global financial market standard, see, you cannot use $100 to apply a risk management in a standard account. Let me tell you this thing. It is the industry at the brokerage level that broke this thing down to give us access to trade. In those days, you discover that you can't even open a $5,000 demo account. It is $10,000 to $100,000.
Wow.
Because the people who designed this thing did not know Nigerian naira. See, you need to understand this thing. They have an economy that is structured and that is working. So to you, $100 is a big money in your country. In US, that is not a big money. In UK, that is not a big money. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So finding a proper risk management, we need to first know and understand what are the three key things that defines and determine risk management.
Okay.
Number one, I hope we are ready for this.
We're ready.
Guys, let me help you out. I know you are really, really hungry to hear this. Number one, risk management is determined by a working, proven trading system. That's number one. You can't even start talking about risk management from just lot sizing. You must start from the strategy and the trading system.
Okay.
Oh, MJ, you just lost us there. You are taking us too deep. No, I'm not taking you too deep. This is common sense that normal traders should have known.
So lot sizing has nothing to do with
it. Has, but it doesn't come first. It's not the first thing. Let me ask you a question. On what ground do you apportion a lot size and call it risk management? MJ, my mentor told me every time I enter trade, I should never trade without a stop loss, and it should be 20 pips stop loss. What informed that 20 pip that decision? So what I'm telling you is we cannot decide where a stop loss should be just because you put a traditional stop loss, except we can see a working, a trading system. Remember, I did not say a trading strategy. There are three parts in this industry when it comes to the market. There are people, you need to understand that there are strategy developers. There are people who trade other people's strategy. There are people that are able to trade and develop strategy, and there are trading system developers.
Okay.
See, I happen to be one.
So a trading strategy
is different from a trading system. So what is a trading strategy? A trading strategy is designed to meet a specific assignment in the market, to perform a specific function. Now, that can be by pattern recognition, that can be by candle formation, that can be by daily or weekly average range, or whatever. But here is the thing. We have what is called, you have a strategy for entry. So a trading system is a combination of strategy that has covered the major thing that a working system should be. So you can have a strategy for entry. Why do you think people fail after some time? They said my strategy is failing. It's because your strategy did not capture different market cycle in the year. Market cycle and structure can change 3 to 4 times in a year, and sometime in 5 years it can change.
I'm just hearing that for the first
Yes. So because of that, what you are trading is a strategy for entry. So your strategy you build only tells you when to enter. So you don't even know when to come out. No, you don't even know when to come out. And you don't even know where a stop loss should be. You see, then you now took a traditional advice for stop loss and said 50 pip, 20 pip, that is the maximum I'm ready to lose. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
There was a statement you make in the last podcast. You said your stop loss should be where your setup has been invalidated.
Exactly. Because when you build a trading system, it now defines what I call stop loss, which is your point of invalidation for your setup. Because point of invalidation is another strategy in your trading system that tells you where your entry strategy is now set up, is now invalidated. That means even exit is a strategy.
Okay.
You see the problem now in the industry. People are looking for a strategy, and what are they looking for? Tell me when to enter.
So you see people get a particular strategy, they use it over time, and when it starts failing, they blame it on their psychology.
They blame it on their psychology because it is not a trading system. You must turn strategy and build more strategy till you have a trading system. And a trading system, let me come to you. Number one is going to define where you trend.
Okay.
Properly. Is going to define, and this trend differs to many people according to the strategy that defines trend. That means I must build, if I want to be successful, I'm talking about risk management, I must build a strategy for detecting trend first.
Okay.
That strategy identifies trends. It doesn't identify entering and exit. So you might be right where the market is going long time, but your problem now becomes, where do I enter this market? That brings you to another strategy where you need to now build a working strategy, adopt a strategy that tells you when to enter. If you are fortunate, it may tell you when to come out and when a point of invalidation happens. But if it doesn't happen, do not hope your way into it. What I mean is, you don't enter a trade and say, and then you say this trade is going to be 50 pip TP. That's exactly my question. What informed 50 pip TP? You just made the decision. There is no strategy that tells you this is the point where you come out of the trade. This is 50 pip TP. There's no, you didn't have it. Now it got to 50 pip. Your grid became widening. You said it will go more to 100 pip. You now see why they can't cure the problem of risk management and psychology. Because we are human, we always need more. Then you said it will go to 100 pip. Maybe fortunate for you, Mr. Innocent. The first time you did that nonsense, from 50 pip it went to 100 pip. Then now you don't even have a trading plan. Next time you're expecting market to go 100 pip because you don't even know where to come out. Many people are trading blindly. Are you seeing it? So you must have a strategy, build a strategy for that. You must build a strategy for exit, for point of invalidation, or for a fixed stop loss. You must build a strategy for what? For trend identification. Then you must build a strategy for what I call point of no interest.
Sorry? Point of interest or point of no interest?
People know point of interest. There is a point of no interest.
Wow. I'm just hearing
your point of no interest is the point where you can have a setup for a buy for an entry, but yet your trading system entirely tells you at that region your risks, you are more exposed to hitting your stop loss or failing than that. So your risk exposure. So here is it.
Tell us more about this point of no interest.
See, your point of no interest.
We are used to point of interest.
Your point of no interest is a point where your strategy or your trading system is able to show you and tell you that, Mr. Innocent, although you have set up at this point, but your risk is exposed if you trade it.
Even if it's an A setup?
This is why at a point of interest, you will not have A plus setup.
Okay.
As a point of no interest, you will not see a setup. You may see entry, but not an A setup entry. Okay. You might have exhausted your A setup entry. For example, market is trending and you are swinging the market, and the market gets to an overbought zone area and pull back a little, still gives you another entry for a buy. And then you still want to buy it with the same lot. You see what I'm talking about? Risk management. Because if my setup is not an A setup, I cannot risk the same money I risk for A setup. If what I'm saying now is a B setup and I need to enter, it simply means I am just probably 50% or 60% sure, having assurance. Therefore, if I were to use one lot, I will drop my lot to probably 0.3 or 5.
Wow.
You see the entire system of risk management. Because the question is, what setup? Is it an A setup or B setup or C setup? So in your point of no interest, you can even ignore setup until market form and set up at the point of your interest in your trading system and strategy.
So now, what makes a trading system?
That's what I've listed. That there is a trend identification strategy.
Okay.
There is a point of no interest identification strategy for a region.
Okay.
There is an entering strategy. There is an exit strategy. There's a point of invalidation of setup strategy, or there is a stop loss strategy that defines and determines my stop loss. Not
so
just
you need to have a strategy for each one of these.
Yes.
Because you see, what the trading strategies we have now, you see most of them combine almost everything into one strategy.
Garbage in, garbage out.
So I need to have a strategy for my entry.
I don't mean you need to put them on different charts. You need to bring them together. It now forms a trading system.
Okay.
The trading system now covers all market cycle. Let me give you, for example, you have a trading strategy and you said it's only technical. It does not trade fundamental because you don't even know what fundamental really is. You think fundamental is everything you saw on Forex Factory. What happened when Donald Trump wanted to fire fuel? The market became volatile. What happened when Iran was bombed? Gold reacted. Yeah. So who informed you that was fundamental? That who pre-informed you?
And that move
caught you at the technical setup. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to last long, you must make room for build a trading system, not just rely on a strategy. So this brings me to an important thing. You cannot tell me to use a specific stop loss without transferring your trading strategy to me and system.
Wow.
So your mentor gave you an advice that when you are trading, always use 50 pip on what ground. And he did not give you the strategy. He didn't give you the strategy and the system that defines 50 pip. So you are using a trading system that needs 20 pip stop loss. Now you are using 50. Or a system that uses 100 pip stop loss. Now you are using 50. And so you are always getting stopped out because you thought you can just make the decision. I'm saying your system and strategy is the one that makes that decision, and it's called point of invalidation. Hello traders, my name is Sir MJ Young. I'm the founder of FX Oracle AI Global, and I'm here to introduce you to the funded program Africa, which is called the 7G Network. I want to introduce you to our academy and our sponsorship program. This program is specially designed to actually help you achieve your Forex dream from a beginner to finished. But here is the key thing, right? The program, the starters program, the beginner 7G academic program for starters and for existing traders actually costs $250, but you are not paying it. The funded program is going to send the money to your wallet for you to pay for that program. The only thing you need to do to qualify for this program is simply, number one, you have to open a trading account with one of the partnering broker and sponsors of the funded program scholarship. Number 2, you also have to fund that account with a minimum of $20 and above. This is your sign of commitment to yourself. You are not giving us the money. This is a sign that you are serious, and this qualifies you for the $250 for the funded program scholarship course. Remember, the $250 is simply to pay for your course. We will send the money to your wallet once we verify that you have credited your own personal trading account with the Octa FX using our link. It is going to be amazing. You're going to be introduced to how trading works. You are going to be introduced to the main thing that you need to know about trading. This promises to be great. Remember, this is the only program where you don't pay money. Outside of that, we will also be sponsoring you for another advanced program with maybe one of the top 5 Forex traders in Nigeria by the funded program. But that is going to come later after you have done your beginners class with us. Remember, do not give anybody money. You only qualify for the scholarship, and you need to do it now. The August program is starting right now. To join this program and get more of inquiry, where you can have access to my to our training and free mentorship for now, you need to go to the description button and join the WhatsApp group ASAP as fast as possible. We are going to be receiving you, and we are going to be enrolling you in the program. Remember, you must have a $20 minimum above to fund your personal trading account. That is not a fee. That is not a money you give to us. After you do that, we will send you the $250, which you can't withdraw, but only use to actually subscribe. Make sure you join right now before it is too late. Thank you.
But let me ask this question now. Do you make use of stop loss when trading?
Amazing. Amazing. Do I make use of stop loss?
Yes.
Back to what I said. Is decided by my trading system. I have a trading system. You see, what you want me to answer is yes or no. And that's what's killing traders. So if MJ say it doesn't make use of stop loss, many people will go and remove foolishly their stop loss. They will not ask me what trading system decided that I should not use it. So I'm not making a decision for you or a rule. I'm saying the market does not have rule. You are trading the theory and the rule of somebody. Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
So I have trading system that does not need a stop loss, but it has point of invalidation.
Wow.
Then I have trading system that have dynamic stop loss. Then I have trading system that have specific system and stop loss. So depending on what system I'm using, it now define my stop loss. But I'm saying, do not inherit stop loss from a mentor that did not give you the trading system that defines it.
Okay.
You might just be cutting the losses until you bleed your account to death. That brings me to an important thing, Mr. Innocent. Can I say this quickly?
Go ahead, sir.
Let me help you. Go back to your charts. Guys, let me help you. If you have a 1-to-3 risk ratio trading system, okay? And so, let's say you have 10 trades, and then after 10, out of the 10 trade, you always win 4. Or you win 5, 4, and you lost 6. Let me explain something to you. Do this one thing. If your entering is maybe, let's say, always at this point, and your stop loss is 50 pips, and you are always stopped out, and market does not move beyond 20 to 30 pip after your stop out to 100 pip before going back. Next time, adjust your strategy. Whenever you have an entry for your strategy, do not enter. Go to your stop loss and set a buy limit. That means let your stop loss become your new entry, and then let your main stop loss move 50p backward.
Wow.
Come back and tell me the result of what I just did. I just helped you reduce the number of failure in your trading system now.
Wow.
Now, that may reduce the number of trade you get, but it will increase your precision for entry. Because you are always top out at this level. The market bounce back. Why not make your stop out to be level, to become your entry, and shift your stop loss? Just do that simple practical. You come back and thank me.
Wow, that's really insightful.
It's insightful.
So my last question to you now is, would you say being profitable means winning your trades? Is that what defines someone who is a profitable trader?
You can win, yet you are a failure in this industry. Profitability is not all about just winning. I'll give you an example. Let me describe something.
Okay.
When you were in school, in primary school, even in university, many of us still live like that, right? You find out that success is defined not by what many people score, but by the performance of others, people who underperformed in their department. Do you understand?
Okay.
Let me give you for example. So you wrote a test and it's 20 over 20 that is supposed to be the mark. That is 20. Okay? And the test came out bad. And you score 5 over 20. And then you now look at your colleagues. They all score below 5 over 20. The person following you next is 3 over 20. Do you understand that we now feel successful?
Yes.
We now equate that to success. And then they ask who is the best student. They now award you even for failing. Because you are the best student before the people, then you failed.
Wow.
You didn't meet the standard. You didn't care about the standard. You cared about the fact that you were the one who performed best. So you forgot the feeling that you actually did not do well. So you go all around and say, do you know what others score? That's what most people do. So you can win a trade, but you are not actually a successful trader because you actually violated your rule and yet you won. You ended up in profits. So you never checked your plan. If you were growing with your plan, you were just concerned you made money. That is why the market will take that money back from you.
Wow.
Because you did not follow a set of rules to make it. Mr. Innocent.
Yes, sir.
Anything that doesn't grow will eventually die. That is how most people blow their accounts.
So traders need to grow.
So traders need to grow.
They need to grow
as the account grows. You are growing in your stability of your psychology. It's not just about the money you make. Listen. When you lose money over time in Forex, money will not be the only thing you lose. You will lose your trading confidence. Your trading confidence is more important as an asset, as a trader, than even the money you make
from the market
and the money you lost. You must protect your trading confidence by all means.
Wow.
Because if you think you are just losing and one day you will blow, soon you will find out that you see your setup and you are scared of pressing the buy button.
Very true.
Because you have tempered the consistent losses and blowing of accounts as tempered with your trading confidence. It's the psychology of your trading confidence. So we have many traders who have lost their trading confidence and they are still in the market. How do you know you have lost your trading confidence? You can't wait for your TP to be smashed according to your trading system. You can't wait for it to hit your stop loss. As the market moves, that is how you dangle between, the whole thing, and you are thinking, should I come out or should I wait? No. You know you are now successful when you can allow your trade to play out. So you can fail, but yet you are growing because you followed your plan.
Wow.
How do I now know?
Wow.
Because you know why you fail. When a man fails in this market and don't know why he failed, that man must be a miserable man. He will not be consistent. When a man also succeeds and does not know the why for his success, he will not be able to replicate that. Mastery is the point where you can replicate a process and an outcome. You can predict it. That is the point of mastery. And mastery does not come by accident or by chance of just entering a trade and all of that. So before you even get to the point where you can be talking about being successful, you should have been able to, at minimum, look at 100 trades that you have made. Not 10 trade, not 5 trade. You don't double an account by 1 trade and think you are a successful trader. You made money, but you are not successful.
Wow.
A successful trader is that trader that can sustain his outcome, sustain his result, and can repeat that process again. It's called mastery. So he can actually put all his money because he has mastered that. Are you understanding me now? So have you executed up to minimum of 100 trades? And look at the outcomes. Study each of them.
Determine if you are profitable.
Before you can determine if your system is working or not, and if you are successful. Did I say you didn't make whether you make money or not? No. Because the market will take it if you do not know what we are talking about.
So let me ask this question now. We hear they say, is it true that trading is 80% psychology and 20% strategy? Do you agree with that?
This is MJ Young talking to you. And I still repeat, the market didn't make that rule.
So if
somebody made it for you.
And
there's nothing wrong with believing him. But you do not just inherit people's conviction. You inherit their limitations and their possibilities.
Wow.
When you submit your mind to be mentored by somebody in Forex, you also inherit his possibilities and limitation. So you have a set of people who blame trading psychology all their life for failing, when the problem is not trading psychology. When the problem is that the curriculum is faulty that they were used to be taught. When the problem is, so they told you it's your psychology, it's your psychology, it's your psychology, it's your psychology. Until you understand what I'm talking about, trading system, defining a team, you cannot solve a psychology problem because humans have psychological being. You can only manage your psychology, you can't cure it. Are you understanding me?
Yes.
So MJ, are you saying that they taught us that patience is part of trading psychology? Fear is part of trading psychology. Greed is part of trading psychology. Are you saying that we cannot cure that? I'm saying that if that is what you believe as making a man successful in trading, you will keep repeating your failure. The reason is because fear does not emanate from the fact that you are human. It emanates from the level of your mastery.
Wow.
So fear emanates from the level of your ignorance. I will give you, for example, when you enter flight the first time, you were scared. Am I correct?
Yes.
It's natural. It is natural to be afraid because you just came in. You enter the second time, you are afraid. The third time, the fear reduces. As you enter consistently, you now get to the point where you are gisting with somebody while the flight is up. What do you think happened to you? Are you understanding what I'm saying? So mastery, when you have mastery, consistently repeating a process, it leads to mastery and it cures something in you. So you will always have a patient problem because patient is not defined by you. It should be defined by your trading system. Because patience is not the ability to wait for a trade to play out. It's the ability for you to wait for your trading system to play out the trade. So if you say you are impatient, I will ask you based on what? Okay. Is it because you entered the trade with 0.1 and it went negative 50, and then you came out and it went 300 pips up? Then you say, I should have been more patient. What should have defined that patience? So why are you waiting? Why should you wait? Based on what exactly?
So are you saying that if you should be in a losing streak right now, the problem is not you as a person? The problem is maybe the psychology based on your trading system?
Yes, there is a psychology of trading system. It is not
so a trading system should also have its own psychology.
A trading system determines the psychology of the trader.
I'm confused.
The trading system. That's why I started by telling you that risk management cannot just be about putting stop loss traditionally or putting lot sizing. Because you can put 0.01 on $100,000 account. Is that risk management? So if risk management is the use of small lot or big lot, then I should have been trading with 0.01 on my $100,000 account. I will crow. So I must know more than that. So if you are lost, I want you to come back home. Are you understanding me now? Yeah. Your trading system is what defines your trading psychology.
Okay.
This is a different trading psychology from being human. In other words, whether I am too greedy is not defined by my decision. Is defined by my trading system. If my trading system says I should exit at 50 pips, greed will now mean that I stay beyond 50 pips, expecting 50 pips. So it goes to 70 pips, it goes to 60. That is greed at work. It comes to 50, I did not come out by my trading system, and so it pulls back. That is greed at work. Greed is not necessarily I am just just wanting more. You can want any amount you want, but it should be based on what? A trading system. Please listen. Psychology is like this. In trading, you are a pilot, you are not a driver.
Okay.
A pilot knows the plan before he takes off. So risk management is all you do before you take off, because you can only do little when you're on the air.
When you're on the air. That's true.
When you have entered the trade, you have little control. You need to allow your system, allow the trade to play out. So you are not a driver that can switch mode anyhow. This is why when you fly, there is an emergency landing. So you must even have a point of emergency for your trade. At what point do I need to land this trade like a pilot? So when you want to be a professional trader, think like a pilot, not like a driver. Have you entered a car before? The driver is driving at any speed and you say, "Oh God, can you calm down? Where are you taking us to?" And then the driver tells you, "Don't worry, I know what I'm doing." He forgot that there are other cars. How many times did you see two planes clash on the air? Because the risk management was defined from the ground before they went up. The pilot knows his routes. You rarely see it. Yet planes are flying. But you see car colliding every time, because that is the same madness we use to trade. They tell you, say, "I know what I'm doing." You don't know what you are doing. That means you must define your risks before you go in, and then allow it to play out. Remember, when the pilot is up, he keep in touch with what? With the tower, the watch tower.
Yes.
The pilot does not just fly
and land
on his own. He keep in touch with the people that gives him instructions. So they tell him the weather ahead of you is bad. That is what is called a system.
A trading system.
A system. So when the market is playing with your emotion, your trading system is your trading tower that tells you if you should land or keep going. If this thing is off or you should stay, That's why I said that your trading psychology can never be cured or stabilized until your trading system defines it.
Wow. I think I get.
Did you get it now?
Yes, I get what you mean.
So if I'm waiting for a trade to play out, how long should I wait? You are telling about trading psychology, patience. So I should just be waiting forever. Hope is not a trading strategy in this market. What should define the time I should leave or the time I should stay in the market? My system.
Your trading system.
If your system does not allow Asian trading, do not trade into the Asian section. Even when you see your signal, your setup. This is very important. Know what your system was built to do and stay between that limit until you grow and improve.
Wow.
In other words, stop looking at another person's results to define your speed, because you don't have the trading system that brought that result.
Wow.
So many people have a pressure on their trading psychology because of social media. One hype leads to another. Somebody just posted he made $10,000 today. You didn't even know if it's demo or not. You didn't even check the trading this thing. You now trade tomorrow. No, I'm going to fire. I will raise up my lot size. So, Mr. Innocent, we're going to go deep into it, right? Okay. But another time. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
Because for today, it's important we know one component of risk management, which is what? Trading system. And which makes up a combination of trading strategy, and I've broken it down. And when you arrive at that, your risk management becomes automatic.
Wow, very insightful moment with Sir MJ Young. Thank you so much, sir, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
And I believe our audience will really want to have you next time on the next episode. So guys, I believe you guys really enjoyed this show. And Sir MJ Young is going to officially open a YouTube channel where he can be answering your questions. So the first 20 people to drop their questions in the comment section of this video are going to have an opportunity for Sir MJ Young to respond to your questions in his own YouTube channel. So make sure to also check the description of this video for his Instagram handle, his TikTok handle, and his new YouTube channel. And I'm also going to be dropping the Instagram handle and also the TikTok handle for Patricon Digital Hub. So I'll see you guys in the next session.